good morning all. Let's see what are the important news that you have to cover from the today's the Hindu as well as the Indian Express newspaper. Let's see. So the first news is that the TRF it is declared by US as a terrorist organization. Why this news is very important? Because this news is having to make us understand that how we have to take the approach with the USA in further, because now we are having two things with US on our head. That is one, the US tariff. We are already on the discussion for that is relevant for our economy. And second thing is that the Russia oil import, those countries that are importing oil from Russia, we will have some kind of sanction. That is what US points is. So based on all these things, we are already in discussion like what should be our next step with regarding to the US relationship. Now, if US is condemning the Pahalgam attack and directly saying that TRF is a terrorist organization, that is like US is making India a deeper friend. So how we will handle this new kind of deep friendship with USA and have a balance for Russia also. That is one thing important. Second thing is the Maharashtra Public Security Bill. Why this is important? Because this kind of bill is blanketing most of the protest. Okay, for example, a farm protest that happens in Maharashtra or any kind of protest, a normal protest, those kind of things will also come under the purview of Public Security Bill. So if that comes in that way, that will prevent many kind of the fundamental rights like the right to form organization, the right to protest, all those kind of the fundamental rights will be affected. So the clarity is needed for this kind of bill. The third one is the agriculture needs more public spending. Why this is in news? Because 2 days back there was one scheme in the front page of Hindu. You remember Dan Dhanya Yojana. The Dan Dhanya Yojana is a blanket or umbrella scheme under which all the agriculture related schemes coming in one umbrella. But what the editorial is saying that we don't need some kind of umbrella scheme now. Now what we need is more push, more kind of public spending push is needed for the agriculture sector to develop. That is a real need. And the fourth one is the high court. In the high court the government is showing that how the fake Twitter profile etc can be created. So the nuisance that is created by the fake social media profile is one use. This is just a slide example for your GS3 paper or for ethics paper. And the fifth one is that INS Nista, this is becoming the first indigenous diving support vessel. This can help in saving many lives, okay, in the sea. This is a important aspect for the navy, because now navy and defense is always in use, so don't forget this. And the sixth one is from Indian Express, that is Yamuna pollution, because the bacteria, more than the bacteria percentage that is recommended, this is 4,000 times higher bacteria percentage is seen in the Yamuna. So Yamuna pollution is very important. And seventh one is also from IE, that is Indian Express, China supply shocks for the fertilizer. So the fertilizer which is needed for more India, now China is making a supply shock.